It is time to listen to some new music from YUNGBLUD. Zombies, the name of the song. You know what we do. Mental health awareness spread to the world. Without further ado, I cannot emphasize enough as a therapist how good YUNGBLUD is at describing what so many people go through and touching that nerve of like, God, vulnerability, it's hard. Let's get this. You know what's interesting, just seeing this in the beginning? This person obviously in scrubs, working there in the doctor's office. It's dark. And seeing a patient out there. Where's the patient? It looks very similar to her. But it's a patient in the same area that she's sitting. You know, almost like what it feels like to be that patient. I tell people all the time, side note, as a therapist, I've got to know what it's like to sit on the couch. I've got to know what it's like to be the client. I've got to know what it's like to be under a microscope and be vulnerable and share what's going on and know how hard that is so that I can be compassionate and understanding that it's not easy. It's the same as doctors. I tell doctors all the time, do you know what it's like to be a patient? Because sometimes you come in here like I am a, piece of equipment and you're just manipulating me around and you don't have any care or bedside manner. Life is hard. And when we're sick or when we're hurting, it's even harder. So we want to run and hide. But it's a grind, man. And so we have to keep our chin up and do our best. But you know what? It's not always that easy. All right, here we go. Yeah! Yeah! How to keep going, man.
If I was to talk about the words, they would hurt. They would hurt. So if you were to ask about the pain, I would lie.
Goodness. Y'all, I see her as a helping professional, smiling, writing morning beautiful on the board for the older lady to just make her day a little bit better. Like I said, the bedside manner being sweet, kind, helpful, understanding, because the people here are struggling. I don't know what the story was of the girl with the black eye laying in the bed and the guy next to her. I was hoping that wasn't like a domestic violence thing, but I wouldn't think it would be if he was like sitting right there next to her. Oh, I don't know, but just the energy that's consumed. I go home sometimes as a therapist at the end of the day and could have dealt with somebody who's suicidal, somebody whose marriage has fallen completely apart, somebody who is, addicted to drugs or alcohol and has lost their job and their spouse has left them and they're all alone. Somebody who has lost their child who's 7 years old and no longer has that child. There are so many stories, and I go home at the end of the day just filled with this. I can't help but feel what these people are going through the best I can. Then I have to go home and live my life as a husband, as a father, as a friend. And it is exhausting sometimes to give so much of that and then to still keep yourself together. If I was to talk about the words, they would hurt. So I don't do it. So if you're to ask about the pain, I would lie. because I'd rather not go there. I just don't think I have the energy to go there. It's too hurtful. Oh, what a good start. What is this scene right here? Or did she get attacked somewhere? Is that a father with his daughter? What is that?
So if you were to ask about the pain, I would lie.
Or I would lie. It's lined up perfectly for domestic violence. You know, he just had that look on his face that wasn't caring or concerned. It was a little bit creepy. So I just don't reveal it. I don't share with you what's really going on. I got to let this play through because I love hearing YUNGBLUD sing and I want to hear the story. Let's go.
They would hurt. So if you were to ask about the pain, I would lie. I would lie to fix my mind. I need time.
Chemo? No. She's there for everybody. Woo! You know, she's a real person too. And, you know, would you really want me if you saw that, man, a zombie? You know, look at zombies, it's just, ugh. Would you even want me if I look like a zombie? You know, the inner guts of me. If you really knew me, which is, I think, partially in this song, what he's saying is what I feel like as a zombie. Just that kind of not good self. It's all the darker sides of ourselves, how we really feel about ourselves. Sometimes it's really not good. And we can't imagine why anybody would want to be around us or with us. And if I was a zombie, would you really want to be with me? You notice in all these scenes, she is completely by herself. You know, she is helping everybody else, there for everybody else, but has no one there for her. And sometimes that means we isolate. Sometimes that means we take ourselves away from being hurt or exposing ourselves being vulnerable so that we don't ever have to go there. And sometimes that means there's nobody there for us and we're all alone. And that's the painful part, when we're all alone, either by self-inflicted or by there's just nobody here for us. It can be so exhausting sitting in that bathtub all alone. Oh, man. I know that I can't live without you, but this world will keep turning if you do. Would you even want me looking like a zombie? That's the question. Am I worth it? Do I matter?
Spaceship to the moon, but we'd crash. It wouldn't last. Because the world is just a figment of the fools, a blank stare. They don't care.
Please tell me that wasn't the girl from earlier that was in that room with the black eye. And she'd be sitting here saying, Cannot believe she was right in front of me. And that's the guilt. Sometimes as a helping person, we feel that guilt, but in general, we don't know. You never know. If so help me if this is that girl. Is this that girl? All right, let me see. I gotta see. I think all of it may not be that girl from earlier, but all the pain you hold, she's just holding all this pain from other people's lives. And you know what? She has her own life herself. Who's there to love her? Who's there to take care of her? Who's there to meet the needs that she has? Oh. Angel wings. Such an angel. Gosh, we all need an angel like that, y'all. I mean, we all need somebody like that. So sweet, so kind, so caring there. And I think all these people that are, the zombie piece to me is applying to all those people. You're going through chemo, you've been in a terrible accident, you've been in a horrible domestic situation, and you just need help. You just need somebody to care and to love and to support. And this video described it so well. Love that. And I love the sound of YUNGBLUD, the way he delivers it, because it expresses the sound of the emotion that's in there. And I just feel that every day in the work that I do and the people that I see in situations where help is out there. And sometimes we feel so alone, and we feel so ugly and we feel so unworthy, but there are so many people out there that love you, care about you, and that want the best for you. So please seek help and ask for help. Remember, it's not real therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics. If you want help, check the links. You deserve help. Please leave your comments, and I cannot wait for more YUNGBLUD. Never forget, mental health matters. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.